podcast. The DreamWorks Moonchild isn't waving goodbye to Shrek permanently in this scene.
1 minute to showtime!
This concert will not start for another 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and no one even mentions they're running late.
All right, guys, we're gonna open with Girl Baby Baby and close with Baby Baby Girl. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right.
Not finishing your set list until there's somewhere between a minute and 2 minutes and 35 seconds before showtime.
God, I want to boil an egg on those abs.
Sounds like a really great way to get sweaty eggs and a really terrible way to get breakfast, also known as eating at Denny's.
We have to hit the perfect family harmony. We promised the fans.
Promising your fans any sort of perfection. Don't you know how life works? Always under-promise, and then mediocre feels like success. At least I think that's how the saying goes.
I remember that I'm with my brothers, and that when we come together, there is nothing that we can't do.
Look, coming together is great, but there are many things that remain undoable no matter how synchronized you are, like using a noodle fork to eat a 3-ton boulder in less than 5 minutes, or swimming to Pluto, or making fun of Taylor Swift publicly and surviving it.
The Fun Boy!
The Fun Boy? Is that a f*** boy pun? I swear that's a f*** boy pun. Now I just want a full movie about Clay's exploits off the stage. There are many things I could say about this opening song, but the most important is that this opener is neither Girl Baby Baby or Baby Baby Girl. So what the f***, John Dory?
We're experiencing some stuff.
Thing I was told when my last Southwest Airlines flight was delayed by 5 hours somehow makes it into the script.
Hey, at least we didn't fall.
Character says it could have been worse, immediately followed by it becoming worse cliche.
Yeah, that's right. Bro going solo. YOLO.
Whoa there, bro. Tossing YOLO to and fro has been an absolute no-no since years ago, you dodo.
We're not in sync. We've gone from boys to men, and now there's only one direction for us to go. The back streets.
The movie imagines that this boy band punning is so good that they will bring it back later to close the movie with it. That's just another level of living on Dream Street.
I'm actually hate listening. It's a new thing.
It is not. Who the f*** chose this font and color for the title? I can barely read what I'm assuming says barred together. Even yellow Comic Sans would have been better than this. Movie doesn't expand on the culinary arts of the Charna or the Narnar. This opening medley of songs is transitioning from We Are Family to Push It. And yeah, that's a weird combination, but honestly, the mashups in these movies may be the best thing about them. So in honor of that, here's a mashup of a sin and a sin removal at the same time. Hit it, DJ City. King Gristle has his entire left eyebrow waxed off, and then it immediately grows back for the next shot, as if his hair has a joke is oversetting.
You could say that again.
Well, it only took us 10 minutes to hit our first glitter vomit. And if I'm being honest, I'm surprised we didn't have it by minute 3 or 4. That's some nice restraint, movie. I'd love to not sin you, but unfortunately, I do not have any of that. Bergen beat asking the hard questions, but refusing to do the journalistic research necessary to answer them. We find out here in a second that Bridget's balloon dress is one pop away from completely disintegrating, which makes this the dumbest way to enter your wedding since my college roommate played Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name for his fiance's entrance.
Now, falling in love is easy.
It is not. It usually requires a heavy amount of emotional investment and time. Being attracted to someone is easy. Conflating love and attraction is easy. And sinning your misconception is also easy.
Drama. Corn me, Dinkles.
Asking Dinkles to corn you.
Not the sensitive one either.
Okay, a lot of assumptions for someone you just met 30 seconds ago.
John Dory would be excellent at assumptions.
It wasn't until I heard about you saving the world from the rock apocalypse that I realized you were even still alive.
Wait, you thought your baby brother was dead? Dead? And you just went on with your life? Why would you assume your younger brother was dead?
I hadn't heard from him since the band broke up.
So did you also assume Floyd was dead?
Dear John Dory, I'm being held against my will by Superstar's Velvet and Veneer.
Memorizing a letter word for your exposition dump instead of just summing up what it said. These appear to be light fixtures. So where's the light bulb? Is this building even up to code?
The bottle is made of diamond, and there's only one thing that's powerful enough to shatter diamond.
But the whole thing isn't made of diamond, right? It looks like a section is made of gold, and there's a small entry point for the tube. I know you want to get back to Chekhov's perfect family harmony, but I really think you have a few more options here to explore.
Oh yeah, so we can attempt to sing something we've only tried once and failed so miserably at that we broke up and never talked to each other again.
Hold up, you only tried that once? There's this little thing musicians do. It's called rehearsal. If you hadn't practiced the perfect family harmony before the show, that's kind of on you.
You don't get it. You don't have any siblings.
Thinking someone can't understand something they don't have personal experience with.
Hey, looks like our ride's here!
And with perfect timing. So let me get this straight. You parked Rhonda somewhere outside of town and gave her instructions to appear from beneath the ground at a wedding you didn't know was going on, where one of the guests was the brother you didn't know would be there?
Meet Rhonda, y'all! Ain't she a beaut?
No. She looks like AI tried to make a copy of the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro.
She's, really something.
Jeez, John Dory, control your ride's glitter tongue, man. You should never let your pet lick someone without explicit consent.
Today, on a very special episode of The Bop on Top.
Shooting the bop on top in 4:3 aspect ratio. I need my bops in widescreen, no matter their relative vertical position.
If we're gonna make it through the Rage Dome show, we're gonna need more troll.
Little known fact, we're gonna need more troll was briefly considered as a possible slogan for social media before settling on you won't even recognize your parents by the time we're done with them.
Okay, I cannot with her.
It's funny because I cannot with this entire movie. This whole plot could be a metaphor for subjugating another race and then co-opting their culture and talent to profit off of. But I'm not sure this movie has the slightest ability to handle that depth, or even the intention to do so.
We obviously can't rely on this troll to get us through this dress rehearsal.
I was going to make some crack about why you're bothering to rehearse at all if you just steal talent from another person. I realized the greater sin is this pair of fakers practiced more than the boy band who needed to hit their perfect family harmony. These musicians are dumb. At the end of this sad song, we will see that Crimp here was playing the ukulele for this impromptu ballad she wouldn't have known was coming. Well, I heard all sorts of instrumentation, so where's the rest of your hidden band, Crimp? With the speed and swerviness that Rhonda runs in this movie, we should not cut inside to a calm conversation. We should cut inside to an absolute disaster area and possibly a dead troll or two.
And I'm on a man-sized rite of passage.
My man-sized rite of passage mostly involved my older friends tricking me into stripping, hitting the hornet's nest in the backyard with a hockey stick, and seeing how many stings I could endure before I cried. For the record, it was one. Hornets. So is no one going to talk about why this tiny, extendable driver's wheel is built into this vehicle that is also apparently the insides of a sentient transportation pet of some sort? Are the insides part of its bone structure like a turtle? What does it eat? Human food? Oil? The nightmares of children?
You want some of this?
Nah, thanks, man. I can't get back on that train.
Get it? Because rock stars struggle with addiction? It's hilarious. Oh, the wedding wasn't just an excuse to shoehorn these characters in for a single scene? We're actually going to shoehorn them into the rest of the movie as well? Character bloat, thy name is animated sequels.
It is a night of surprises.
Except the sun is clearly still up, so it's not night yet. It's more of a dusk of surprises.
Hey guys, looks like I found some fellow rock climbers.
You are not rock climbing, you are pastel macaroni climbing. Also, the fact that you're climbing without a harness is a bad safety example to all those kids who might be watching. Do you want them to grow up to go full Honnold? Well, do you? Having this much poof in your hair after you've been out surfing.
No tossing, okay? Too big to be tossed.
You're not too big, as evidenced by this sentence being immediately preceded by a successful tossing.
Killer nachos you got here, by the way.
Those are not nachos. Those are shards of stained glass, and you know it.
This is my wife and business partner, Brandy. She is my soulmate, my very tall soulmate. But we make it work.
Scene does not contain diagrams and or visual proof of how these two make it work.
We're here because we need to hit the perfect family harmony.
Oh no, you're still going on about that?
Yes, he is, much to my chagrin. And I expect he will continue to go on about it for the next hour.
We've never even come close to pulling it off.
You've never even come close to perfect family harmony? How were you even a popular band without at least coming close to harmonizing? What are you, modern K-pop?
All right, fine. But this is more than likely beneath me.
What Anna Kendrick muttered while agreeing to do a third one of these things somehow makes its way into the script.
Can you believe this is really happening?
That you're breaking the fourth wall to try to get us excited that Timberlake is singing boy band songs again? Yeah, I can't believe you thought that would work either. Don't make that noise, please. I don't need to have thoughts about troll sex. And there goes my brain. Melted marshmallow-coated gumdrops. The movie is now having a sentient pile of old-school Amazon packing fillers sing Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. And you're expecting me to not sing this?
I had an idea.
Crimp has invented a wearable, transportable prison device that sucks the life out of its inhabitants in real time. And if she isn't tried for war crimes by the end of this movie, I'm calling for a congressional hearing. Also, I'm well aware that the movie will try to make it sound like she thought she invented it for fruit, but the fact that the openings are perfectly designed for the existing diamond prison to be inserted says otherwise. So don't you claim that smoothie ignorance. You knew what was happening, or it wouldn't have worked, and history will judge you for it.
Do you want to lose all this and go back to the dark place where we had nothing?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Saying you had nothing and then immediately undercutting your point by imagining yourself saying you want more of, well, I don't know what used to be in those bowls, but it wasn't nothing.
So, how was school today?
Stop attacking me!
Kids.
We're a total veneer household.
They're the ones who have Floyd.
It's gonna be hard to separate the art from the artist.
Thunder drawers.
Sentient stench ghosts. Oh, they pressed the kill time by having fun with different animation styles so your movie can hit feature length button. Got it. Also, reminding me Yellow Submarine exists and how much I'd rather be watching that movie instead of this one. The music was better too.
Oh my gosh, hello!
And this will turn out to be Poppy's long-lost sister that no one was even looking for because of course it is.
Papa Trolls, lights on for our new friends.
This is a terrible mini golf course. Are you supposed to chip the ball up into this intestine-looking hot dog on hole 2? And even if you somehow get it in there is zero space for you to putt near this hole. And 17 looks way too easy and has a random lighthouse on it that doesn't even play into the strategy. You don't put a lighthouse or windmill on a putt-putt hole unless you have to go through the lighthouse or windmill. This is putt-putt 101. Also, this dinosaur looks more like he's been caught in a stick-up than that he is any kind of threat at all. And what the hell is this, I'm gonna say, colon toad even doing? And why does it only have 2 hind legs? Is the theme of this mini golf course mutation from chemical runoff? Just like in golf, the higher score is worse, so go ahead and give it so many sins. I said so many!
We call burgers
Meat circles.
Wendy's deniers.
And the
only thing powerful enough to free him is the perfect family harmony.
Blatantly resetting your plot in perfectly spoken unison doesn't make it any less blatant. In fact, it kind of makes it more so.
I'd also like to volunteer to keep track of our expenses.
Ignoring the bright red flag that is someone this excited about being in charge of your money.
Am I the only one without a long-lost sibling?
No, you're just the only one without a reason to be in this half of the movie.
I've always dreamt of having a sister. I was just saying this. Wasn't I just saying this?
Yes, you were. And in the real world, we would call that a coincidence. But in a movie, we just call it forced foreshadowing or forced shadowing for short.
So I was thinking about getting more into reading short stories and essays instead of full novels.
Thinking you can't read all 3 at the same time. There's no literature police to enforce book laws. If there were, everyone would have been required to read the Earthsea series instead of being allowed to read Harry Potter. And here's an extra sin for all of you who haven't, because Ursula K. Le Guin is amazing. God rest her soul. This very misshapen and unfair die.
They were this close to getting eaten until Viva and some of the other trolls fought them off.
Was fighting them off an option? I feel like what little I remember from the first Trolls movie, and I'll grant you it's not much, didn't imply any of the trolls were capable of fighting back against the Bergens. But now you're telling me some did? I call bullshit. You just wanted a way to introduce Poppy's sister, and I see through your lies.
Viva found this old, abandoned Bergen golf course and transformed it into this troll utopia.
You know, instead of searching for her family. At all. And we're also intercutting to King Peppy trying to justify never looking for his daughter. This movie is full of all kinds of quitters.
There's no way Viva's gonna let her go.
What? What are you talking about?
Like I said, she's got some stuff going on, man.
Reducing false imprisonment to some stuff going on.
I don't want to lose my brother either.
Huh, so all it took to escape was just walking on that chain in reverse? How well thought out was Viva's imprisonment plan, because that plot point was solved in less than 2 minutes.
I know you think it's risky, and maybe it is, but it'll be worth it. Family's always worth it.
Hear me clearly. No. Family is not always worth it. All relationships are hard, and many are worth sacrificing and fighting for, but some are so toxic that separation is the healthiest option, and that includes family. So no, Poppy, family isn't always worth it, and anyone who needs to get off that guilt bus has complete permission to exit at the next stop.
Well, don't just stand there. Go get him.
Why does it have to be me?
Because Crimp's locked in the closet. Now go!
If you're gonna have a villain be this one-dimensional and evil, the least you could do is let her grow a mustache to twirl. It wouldn't be a DreamWorks animated film without a cartoon crack shot. Congratulations on your brand awareness, guys.
If this diaper was any smaller, I could taste it.
How?
I'm the oldest. I had to be the leader.
U.S. presidential elections.
Don't be a baby, Branch.
Telling someone not to be a baby after dressing him in a diaper for your rehearsal.
This is Branch's bunker. He built this for you guys.
I didn't know.
I guess you never asked.
About the bunker he had no idea existed? About the revelation that just surprised you as well? Yeah, somehow he never thought to ask, asshole.
Wait, Grandma got eaten?
Geez, between being eaten and being run over by a reindeer, it's a dangerous life for grandmas.
I have been by your side from the moment we...
Skip!
Chrissy, I didn't think we'd both find ourselves tied up on this honeymoon.
Sexist ideas of gender-normative roleplay. The children watching this movie need to learn earlier that anyone can click the sub button.
After that, we need to cut the power so we can move freely through the interior air ducts.
Won't cutting the power alert anyone using said power that you might be up to something? This is a terrible plan. Poppy and Branch are trapped here down by the bottle, but in the next shot, they somehow throw the stretchy hands with perfect aim straight up 50 feet up through the vent to ascend, and I'd just like to say that cartoons sure do get away with a lot of bullshit.
Let's go autograph some butts.
Is a thing that is said in this movie.
Would it be weird if we made out?
Pulling this dialogue from somebody's Trolls fan fiction and putting it in your movie to pad the runtime.
Wait!
Deus ex vivina.
You're Poppy's sister? That makes us best friends too.
It does not. There isn't a chance in the hell that is this movie that these scissors could cut through, well, anything these Bergens wouldn't be able to escape from themselves.
Okay, we need to leave right now.
Running after you've been accused of a crime. Do you want Tommy Lee Jones to chase you? Because That's how you get Tommy Lee Jones to chase you. And then you have to jump out of a sewer. It's a whole thing. Not only are they stealing talent from Brozone, now they're stealing my Rainbow Road strategy from Mario Kart 64, you bastards! Locating an accelerator button on the roof of your vehicle where anyone that's dancing up there could just accidentally step on it.
Tiny, give me the thing. Oh, that's good.
Driving while under the ringfluence. Also, when someone with no clothes on reaches behind themselves and then hands you an object that looks anything like this, you never, I repeat, never put that directly in your mouth.
What do we do?
Let's hustle!
Waiting until this far into the chase to hustle. Yeah, who needs lots of sex when you can ride a motorcycle off the road and toss an RV mealworm toward a boat so that it can puke up your friends as you then drown in tapioca balls? Just a reminder that this entire boat concert was completely unplanned and yet has all the time Pyro needed to pull it off and somehow ends in an aquatic theater.
You guys want an encore?
You can't just ask your audience if they want an encore. You have to put down your instruments, walk off stage for 10 minutes, and fail to convince anyone the show is actually over. Then you come back out and give the encore. Do you even concert, bro?
We'll follow your lead, Branch.
Wow, if you'd done that an hour ago, this movie might be over by now.
Who did that?
Too late, Crimp. The tribunal is waiting. I can't play the music for you, but trust me when I say that the final line that breaks this diamond is sung in unison, not harmony. Maybe it's some sort of metaphor about unity, but f*** your metaphor. I was promised diamond-shattering harmonies, you bastards.
Come on, man, wake up.
Movie thinks I'm invested enough in these characters to believe it has the guts to kill one of them. See? You couldn't even commit 60 seconds to the possibility that Floyd was dead. Even Shazam 2 kept its character death going on longer than that.
Viva just braided your hair.
It means she likes you.
Non-consensual braiding. Heart star is not a valid height measurement.
Branch, I'm sorry we didn't get to see you grow up, but I'm excited to get to hang out with you now.
Only one of Branch's brothers apologized for abandoning him.
We may not be the new kids on the block anymore, but I'm loving this new edition of us.
This callback puns on for all the sometime and thinks we will just take that. That sole decision alone is just crazy town.
Now get up here and sing with us.
Viva, get up here! We're in the van!
We? Lover Troll did not invite Viva. Way to make it weird, Poppy. Also, the entire end sequence shows everyone singing and dancing perfectly together without any rehearsals, and I'm realizing now that in this universe you don't need to practice to be perfect, which undermines the perfect harmony plot point all over again. God, troll movies! You only exist to make famous people sing and animators explore their psychotropic limits.
How much I owe you? This is covered by insurance, right?
No, I'm out of network.
The system.
Little bomb!
Bye.
See ya, boy!
I'm actually hate listening.
Your hate has made you powerful.
That's not how DNA works!
Don't tell me what I know, Travis.
For your information, I am no longer a baby.
I'm a big kid now.
Do you want to lose all this and go back to the dark place where we had nothing?
Please, sir, I want some more.
We call burgers?
Royale with cheese.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that funny to you?
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?